Well, NewsX is in Purucherry and we are at Auroville. Now we will be visiting the Matre Mandir, which is a cultural and symbolic center of Auroville. Here are these visuals that we are showing you. This very golden sphere is not just a temple but a place for silent concentration and represents the soul of Auroville and the idea of inner discovery. And today, MuseX will take you through a journey that blends spiritual seeking, sustainable living, and community driven innovation, all part of the unique global township that is envisioned by the mother.
Here, amidst the quiet, the Matri Mandir stands as a beacon. In Auroville, silence is not merely an absence of sound, but the first language of inner learning and discovery.
This is the city that the world needs. So there are always fights between the positive and negative forces. Well, this is an adventure of the consciousness. And I'm part of that consciousness, that journey. And so nothing can be more beautiful. I left my family, I left everything to be on this wonderful journey that is demanded of us. And I'm so happy to be selected, to be here. All of us who are in Auroville, we get swayed this way or that way. We don't know at what time we are the channels for what kind of forces. We play the role of this way and that, and all of us, but the ground reality is we are all Aurovillians and we are all together. Though we might on the surface feel that there are groups and that we are divided, but at the core, at the depth within ourselves, we are not. We are one. So it's beautiful to be together. It's beautiful to be her instrument, of mother's instrument.
Beyond the spiritual core, spaces like the Unity Pavilion and Savitri Bhavan foster collective growth. These are not just buildings, but vibrant centers of reflection, where a united consciousness is continually being built by shared experience.
I have been part of a lot of the pioneering in that sense also. That is not an easy life always, but I am super grateful for my life. Auroville has given me so much, Mother Sri Aurobindo. I have had, I look at all the difficulties, it means nothing for the grace to be here. And actually, so much. I live today very freely. I work a lot, I'm 73, but I'm fully in my sense of work and life and activity. I have had a really great life so far, and I'm looking forward to a lot more. And from when I saw Auroville in the UNESCO career, that must have been very early, somewhere early 70s or end 60s. And there was the galaxy, and there was the photos of Sri Aurobindo and the mother. And I think also a model of the Matre Mandir on the front. And since then I have known I want to work with this. I want to see this city happen. I want to be part of this. As much as I can do in my lifetime is for me.
In a remarkable act of communal trust, the Free Store embodies Auroville's unique economy. Every need is met, not with currency, but with the profound trust of a community that shares freely and abundantly.
It is started very early, when the Auroville started after maybe few years, but it was different concept, like only new clothes. Already they started, but after that it is evolved like no more money transaction, but that Aurovillian, they're bringing their clothes, act like suppose I have many clothes, I'm not using, but I'm keeping, like sometimes we are thinking in future we can use. So after some time it is a huge number of the clothes already storage, so the people already started coming and give it to here. And whatever they need, or not only clothes, it's like children actually toys or like kitchen accessories or everything, like whatever the people have, they are not using, they are bringing here, and what they need, and they are taking that is the things.
The aroma of fresh bread fills the air, a testament to shared labor and joy.
I've been here since 2004 at Solar Kitchen, but I am in Auroville since 1997. Yes, I felt it is good project. It is basically called, it's a community kitchen. Here we are using solar energy partly to cooking purpose. So that's why people used to call it solar kitchen. But basically it is a community kitchen.
From the innovative classrooms of Steamland to the artistic expressions at Udavi, learning in Auroville is a vibrant organic process. This is where curiosity blossoms and knowledge grows, just like the children themselves.
It is basically what we can do well. So it is the chip design aspect, so electronics and chip design. Then it is programming aspect, which we do embedded systems programming, and also STEM educator, because we work in school as STEM educator. So these are the three programs that we offer, but sometimes a combination of these also come. So somebody is doing hardware and they are also interested in software, and we created a new stream in the middle for that person, right? So it is a slightly self-directed program, but they have individual mentors who track their progress and give them feedback, because that's actually how you learn and grow. So that, I think, would be the primary success of the program. But some of the youth were saying that, we wasted 4 years. Uske baad, why are we having this program after we wasted? Why can't you do something before? So then we started a similar Bachelor of Vocation program where we could design our own curriculum. It's a new program from the government that allows us to create curriculum that is in line with what is the industry need, but also in line with what we want to see in society, which is youth who are self-aware. So both of those aspects we were able to put in the program. That also we have on chip design, so basically applied electronics and chip design, software programming and machine learning, because that's a new area that's coming up, and green energy. So these are the three areas that we are offering these new programs on. And if people are interested, we can also offer production technology. So these 4 areas is something that we have faculty, but we have, more importantly, industry practitioners who are working with the students to guide them.
Music here is more than just mere entertainment. It's a path to healing and harmony. In Auroville, sound doesn't just echo through the air, it resonates within, connecting and restoring.
हमसे अकेला
The Shifu program cultivates holistic development, blending ancient wisdom with modern exploration. It's designed to equip young individuals with technical skills in electronics and programming, as well as competencies in inner capacity building.
So well, yes, we are at C-Cube Streamline Designs, and to speak more about the Shifu program, the BWalk program, we also have a student himself who I will be asking. Excuse me, just introduce yourself to the camera, and you are a part of the Shifu program, right? So just introduce yourself and tell us about your experience being a part of the Shifu program.
Okay. Okay. My name is Nitya Sandosh. I deeply care about kindness and equality for myself and others. When I was doing Shifu, firstly, I'm a graduate in electronics and communication engineering. When I was doing in college days, I didn't get any practical experience about my studies. After that, I am joining the Shifu program. One mentor is guiding me about and they give the process how to solve the daily activities and
also just wanted to know which month are you in, or which month are you in for this Shifu program? How many months has it been now?
it's about a 1 year program. 1 year program I will be staying only this campus only. Then 10th month yes. Now I'm graduate. Graduate as an employee in the C3 STEMland. Then before in my Shifu program, from morning to evening I will practicing code wars and all of the done are done by practical works. Then
And in very short, how was your experience being a part of the Shifu program? If you just can sum it up in a word or just few lines, your experience.
okay, my experience is good and happy, and also it will help me for to the physical growth also, physical and mental health.
I've already have work experience outside. I was working in Chennai for 2 years, but the city life was really horrible, so I didn't like it. So then when I came to know about this place and how it works, I was really interested. So I came and I was introduced to Sanjeev, and we have been talking and we have been having conversations. Then he told me, okay, you can do Shifu program and all. So at first it was a bit, it was difficult. Then I started to realize myself. Here we have programs such as like personal development. There are courses for personal development and also skill developments. So personal development really helped me to understand who I am, how I am being, and how I can do work much more better in whatever I do. It may be even a simple thing or it is a very complicated thing, how I can handle those situations. So that I learned it here. Then in college also, I didn't learn nothing. I've just mugged up something and I just wrote it on the paper. Nothing. There was nothing I could do with my hands. Here I came, I was actually doing on my own. Everything was done on my own. If there is some sort of a doubt, there was a mentor who would help me, who would guide me through. That really helped me, because he'll never directly give me the answer. He'll give in such a way that I go and explore.
Auroville is a tapestry woven from threads of over 60 nationalities. This is not a community defined by geography, but a singular shared purpose to live in unity and pursue human progress.
I knew about Auroville for quite some time now, reading about it from Hong Kong. And so the whole essence, if anyone wants to come to Auroville, the important thing is this is the Auroville of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. So from there, we have the website which says everything about Auroville, about Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Now all the information is online, so it's very easy to find all this information. As a city, Auroville has many different units. We have service units, we have commercial units, we have all sorts, because that's what the city is all about. Now Swaram has been started 23 years ago by 7 people, and now we are 101 team members. And Swaram is specifically for sound healing. So sound healing, like Nada Yoga, India has all the mantras. And so all this sound healing are not just done through the voice, but as you can see from the room, is done through instruments. So we call them sound healing instruments that we use for that modality of yoga. So we manufacture it in Auroville, and just across, that is our manufacturing section, where we create all these instruments which we export now to more than 30 countries. So the whole essence of the sound healing is, again, in any meditation practice or yoga, is how to quiet the mind, how to quiet the emotions, how to quiet the body. This is what we call the Prakriti, so that the Purusha or the spirit within can come out.
From its inception, Auroville was guided by a profound vision. Today, the Auroville Foundation ensures that the dream started by one voice continues to be carried forward and shaped by many through collective wisdom and dedication.
I would just say that with all humility, this was a design which has been very, very beautifully envisioned and given to us by the Mother, the spiritual collaborator of Sri Aurobindo, based on his direct action and his philosophy. So while all of it has not yet got manifested, some bits and portions were manifested, and there was a lot of stagnation and decadence over the years. But fortunately, with the new governing board and the new energy that the board brought in, and with support from Government of India, we are slowly implementing the master plan, which was also called the Galaxy Plan, which the mother had painstakingly designed. So there's no change in the vision, but we are ensuring that what was envisioned is actually brought down on the ground. So whether it's the crown, whether it's the radial elements, or whether it is the Matru Mandir lake, there's an outer ring road and various other facilities in it, ranging from different types of educational institutions, not just the brick, mortar, gravel part of it, but also the culture of it. Because there was something, this was not another city like a New York or a Chennai or a Bombay, if you will, but it was actually meant to be a very, very special city of dawn, where you actually aimed at synthesizing consciousness with everything that you do, synthesizing spirit with matter, not one being given up in favor of the other, but actually integrating the two to reach the ultimate of human life.
We have been working in the area of sustainability for quite some time. IIT Madras, for at least 3-4 decades, we have been looking at recycling, circular economy, etc., from a technology point of view. Now, time has come that many nations have now aligned themselves to the Sustainable Development Goals set forth by the United Nations, which India is also a signatory. Now, we have many things to address in the 17 goals. We have a target set starting from 2030, 2040, 2050 till 2070. We have many targets that we have set. Some of the highest priorities are decarbonization, which is going to have a massive impact on other things. And then we have about poverty, hunger, we have about health, many things. Now, as an institute, we have a School of Sustainability, and we have been discussing with Dr. Jayanti Ravi on what we can do with Auroville, because Auroville's mandate is also to look at sustainable technologies. They have been doing a lot of projects in this area, and IIT Madras also has been collaborating with Auroville on many projects. Then we thought, then why don't we have a campus, at Auroville IIT Madras Sustainability Campus in Auroville, which will dedicate itself to these technology development for sustainable development goals. And that is the genesis of today's MOU. So there are two MOUs that we have signed. One MOU is between Auroville and IIT Madras, wherein we are basically going to, set up multiple projects here. This will be run more like a project mode. There will not be any campus or teaching. In a sense, it's not a regular campus. There will be multiple projects, and each of these projects will be taking up some space, and without disturbing the current environment, the beautiful forest there, we will be developing some technologies which are going to be of great importance. For example, we start with the compound wall. We are going to build a compound wall which would be completely green. Technology will be completely recycled technology. So we will demonstrate in every step that we are taking there how recycling, how sustainability can be impacted by some deep research. So that's the overall objective of this campus.
As we end the day, we met several officials, dignitaries, Assistant Chief Secretary and Aurovillians who really gave and taught us what it means to be an Aurovillian and how important is living in harmony, living in peace, promoting serenity. And to all the viewers who are watching us, this was an attempt to show you the significance of what Mother and Sri Aurobindo taught through Auroville, that was started in the year 1968, and what it means to not just Aurovillians but to the entire society, to the entire country, and how much benefited the people are staying as Aurovillians. This is me, a wrap-up from NewsX with camera person Avinash Shukla.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.